Hi, and welcome back to Exemplary Marketing's YouTube channel. Today, we're going to be talking about the factors to consider while designing apps for iPhone X. Apple has broken away the shackles with the introduction of the iPhone X, as it doesn't coincide with the features of conventional smartphones, whether it's the outer appearance or the enchanting design. The rectangular shape has also gone, and it's been substituted with round corners and edge-to-edge display that instantly arrests the attention. Not only that, the traditional home screen has also been replaced by a virtual home indicator. Following are some guidelines to remember before you opt for creating an app for the iPhone X. Remember that the iPhone X has a tall status bar in comparison to other iPhone models, and the content should be placed dynamically. Don't obscure the status bar in the app as it provides handy information to the users. It must be only hidden to add more value. While designing the user interface, UI, please pay attention to the interface provided by the system and auto layout. It won't be a good idea to use the black, neither at the top nor the bottom of the screen, filled in devices' rounded corners, home indicator, sensor housing. It's better not to add the interactive control keys at the bottom because most of the users tend to swipe the gestures at the bottom only. By doing so, the custom gestures may get canceled that you have added. Keeping an eye on the high resolution. The iPhone X has been stuffed with superb high-resolution display that can pose a challenge for the app developers. The figure suggests that it has a dimension of 1125 by 2436 pixels and a scalable factor of about 3x. So the challenging part is that the app needs to be created with a resolution free, such as PDF and other vector artwork. As for the rasterized artwork, they also have to incorporate both 3x and 2x versions. Some important guidelines to follow. If you want to make content the king, then please ensure that you're using an 8 pixel by 8 pixel grid so that the lines become sharper, and this becomes applicable to all sizes. For the images, the PNG file format must be used in case of intricate artwork, and for the photos, the JPEG file format is considered best. You can even make the artwork sharper and highlight the texture. The choice of 8-bit color palette would be recommended best as far as the PNG graphics are concerned. Try to strike a perfect balance between the size and the quality while optimizing the JPEG files. In order to find an ideal size for each of the photos, the best thing to do would be to go for the compression settings. For the glyphs, the PDF is rendered suitable and it needs high resolution scaling. Do not opt for the duplication of the system keyboard. The iPhone app developers should always remember the fact that it is best not to implement the duplication of the system keyboard that includes the panel with emojis found at the bottom of the customized keyboard. And please, give preference to the Face ID instead of Touch ID in case of authentication. Now, since the Face ID has been added as a newly advanced feature in the iPhone X, you need to give emphasis on the apps that are going to be adding more value to this special feature. So the apps that you designed, specifically those related to payments or purchases, should necessarily have a quick sign-in process so that the user can maximize its benefit. Designing the 3D touch interaction. Amidst the various surprising features that iPhone X offers, one is surely the 3D touch interaction that offers a new dimension. The users get additional access to the functions wherein they have to employ different types of pressure. The app display set of menus as well as a play of an animation, and the pressure on the app icons allows it to rapidly perform a set of tasks that need to be carried out. For instance, the camera icon lets you take selfies, record videos, and also take snaps in slow or normal motion. Emphasize on these points while designing. Developing the fast action apps, precisely 4 in number, is important so that it can carry out the tasks rapidly. However, there is an exception in this case as it should not be used for notifications or for easy navigations. Substituting an emoji in place of an icon is a bad idea, so avoid it. The title should be easy to comprehend. The design of the font. With the unveiling of the iPhone X, Apple also introduced a new font which is known as the San Francisco, which is a default font. However, in case of Apple Watches, the font used is San Francisco Compact. Both are same, but their design's a little different. According to Apple, it's ideal to make use of the SF Pro text, for which the size is 19 or smaller, and SF Pro display for 20 or more. The OS can automatically adjust the size of the font in case the developer is using San Francisco. The designing of color. It is one of the most colorful and vibrant features that gives iPhone X the upper edge. With the initiation of the new color management, the developer gets the freedom to go for appropriate color changes accordingly on the screen. The biggest advantage is that the users are able to differentiate the various colors that have been added without getting biased. And if it's not the end, then also you get to have a 6-channel light sensor, which helps in the white and black balance and measure the temperature of the color, thereby adapting to the surroundings and lighting conditions. This indeed brings a fine visual on the paper. The facility of app preview. Since the app developer is venturing into the new zone, therefore he would love to get the little support or help in this regard. Apple is kind enough to provide that helping hand where the developer has the facility to preview the app with the assistance of Xcode. This can actually save a lot of time. The development of applications for the new iPhone X is going to be tough and a challenging ask for the app developers out there. As such, there is no such major change in the designing procedure, with only a few changes here and there. But whatever be the condition, the fact is that it has offered extensive opportunities to the developers that are willing to explore in this new arena. They get to learn something new and exciting and add a new feather in the book. So that's it for today's video. If you learned something new, drop a comment down below, and don't forget to hit that like button. Thanks for watching, subscribe for more.